Greetings YouTube, it's All Farm Boy here. Just want to go over with you guys what happens a lot of times whenever you have a blower that does not want to operate at full speed. In this case, I probably know what's wrong with this. We're going to do a little basic diagnostic here. This trimmer or this leaf blower will start. It'll start, but it just will not rev all the way up to its full RPMs. Almost 90% of the time, whenever that happens, I have already tried tweaking with the carburetor on this one, and it is not the problem. What you're going to need in this case for this Stihl blower is a 15mm socket, and hopefully we'll be able to see this repair here. Inside of the muffler right here is this round spark arrestor, and we're going to remove the spark arrestor. 15mm socket, and hopefully it's not too hot to the touch. We're going to spin the spark arrestor tube out and examine it. Oh, here we go. Check this out, y'all. All right. Now this is not supposed to be filled up with carbon. That little wire mesh that you're looking at right there is almost completely caked with carbon. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take just a plain old cigarette lighter here. I'm going to start cooking. It looks like I'm doing drugs or something, but I'm just going to burn this carbon out of the spark arrestor. And it's got a little fuel mixed with it. We're just going to light this thing, get it nice and hot, and burn. Some people use a little propane torch here or something like that. That's how much stuff is on that. It actually catches on fire. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever seen one caked up this bad. I'm going to keep on trying to burn that carbon out, just heating it up here. We're burning that old carbon out. But almost every one of these blowers that don't get used a whole lot, it gets ran just for a little bit. It'll just leave this sooty buildup on these spark arrestors, and it will eventually keep them from running properly. So, okay. Yeah. I've got this right here. I'm going to take this little wire brush that I've got right here, and I'm just going to start cleaning this wire mesh. Now, in theory, you could probably throw this spark arrestor away, but the EPA probably wants you to keep it on there. Plus, your neighbors will want to keep you on there because this will be kind of loud without a spark arrestor. So, all I'm doing here is wire brushing this carbon off and making a big difference because I can now see through this filter mesh, which is how it's supposed to be. All right, I don't know if you can see that now, but it is much, much cleaner. And we're going to go ahead and reinstall it back into this blower. That might be hot, so don't burn your fingers on it. Back to my trusty 15mm socket. Ratchet. Snug that up. And here we go. Moment of truth. We're going to see if this blower starts working right. And of course, needs oil. All right, well, it definitely works better than what it did before. It sounds like it might be running just a tad rich, but that'll be a video for another day. Anyway, hope you guys get your leaf blowers back up and running, and thanks for watching.